Imagine stepping into a bustling airport, surrounded by the hum of engines and the chatter of travelers, only to realize that none of the planes are actually landing. It's a surreal experience that's both fascinating and mystifying. You're at McCarran Airport in Las Vegas, a real airport that's home to this peculiar phenomenon. But what's behind this strange behavior? Let's explore the fascinating reasons why planes appear on the radar screen at McCarran, but never touch down on the runway. As you look around the airport, you might notice that the planes on the radar screen seem to be moving in strange patterns. Some appear to be circling the airport, while others seem to be flying in and out of thin air. It's almost as if the planes are playing a game of hide-and-seek with the air traffic controllers. But don't worry, it's not a game, it's just a result of the unique combination of geography, air traffic control, and the way planes are tracked by radar. Let's start with the geography. McCarran Airport is located in the desert, surrounded by vast expanses of open land. This means that the airport is subject to a unique set of weather conditions that can affect air traffic. For example, the desert heat can cause air masses to rise rapidly, creating turbulence that can make it difficult for planes to land safely. Additionally, the dry desert air can also cause planes to fly higher than usual, making them harder to track by radar. But geography is just one part of the equation. Air traffic control also plays a crucial role in this phenomenon. You see, air traffic controllers at McCarran Airport have to deal with a high volume of air traffic, including commercial flights, private planes, and even military aircraft. To keep everything running smoothly, they have to make split-second decisions about which planes to let land and which to hold back. And sometimes, this means that planes have to circle the airport or fly in and out of thin air to avoid congestion. Now, let's talk about radar tracking. Radar is a critical tool for air traffic control, allowing controllers to track the movement of planes in real time. But radar has its limitations. For example, it can be affected by weather conditions, such as heavy rain or fog, which can make it harder to track planes accurately. Additionally, radar can also be affected by the terrain, such as mountains or hills, which can create echoes or distortions that can make it harder to track planes. So, what happens when all these factors come together? Planes appear on the radar screen at McCarran Airport, but they never touch down on the runway. It's a phenomenon that's both fascinating and mystifying. But what can we learn from this experience? Well, for one thing, it highlights the complexities of air travel. We often take it for granted, but air travel is a highly complex system that involves many different factors, including geography, air traffic control, and radar tracking. It also highlights the importance of air traffic control. Air traffic controllers are the unsung heroes of air travel, working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that planes take off and land safely. And at McCarran Airport, they have to deal with a particularly challenging set of conditions, including high volumes of air traffic and unique weather conditions. So, what can you do to avoid being caught up in this phenomenon? Well, for one thing, you can plan your travel in advance to avoid peak air traffic periods. You can also check the weather forecasts before you travel to ensure that you're prepared for any conditions that may affect your flight. And finally, you can take a deep breath and enjoy the ride. After all, it's not every day you get to experience the excitement of a plane that appears on the radar screen, but never lands. As you continue to explore the airport, you might notice that the planes on the radar screen are starting to move in a strange pattern. It's almost as if they're playing a game of cat and mouse with the air traffic controllers. But don't worry, it's just a result of the unique combination of geography, air traffic control, and radar tracking. And who knows, you might even spot a plane or two that's flying in and out of thin air. But here's the thing, this phenomenon is not just limited to McCarran Airport. It's a reminder that air travel is a highly complex system that involves many different factors. And by understanding these factors, we can better appreciate the complexity and beauty of air travel. So, the next time you board a plane, take a moment to appreciate the intricate web of systems that make air travel possible. And who knows, you might even spot a plane or two that's flying in and out of thin air. As you wrap up your visit to McCarran Airport, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at the complexities of air travel. It's a reminder that there's always more to learn, more to discover, and more to appreciate about the world around us. So, the next time you're on a plane, take a deep breath and enjoy the ride. After all, it's a journey that's full of wonder and surprise. And that's not all. We have one more surprise for you. The phenomenon of planes appearing on the radar screen at McCarran Airport is not just limited to commercial flights. It's also a reminder that air travel is a highly complex system that involves many different factors. And by understanding these factors, we can better appreciate the complexity and beauty of air travel. So stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore more of the fascinating world of air travel. But for now, let's recap what we've learned. McCarran Airport in Las Vegas is a real airport where planes appear on the radar screen, but never touch down on the runway. It's a phenomenon that's both fascinating and mystifying, and it's a reminder of the complexities of air travel. By understanding these complexities, we can better appreciate the intricate web of systems that make air travel possible. And who knows, you might even spot a plane or two that's flying in and out of thin air. So, what do you think? Have you ever experienced the phenomenon of planes appearing on the radar screen at McCarran Airport? Share your stories and experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more educational content on the fascinating world of air travel. But what's really going on behind the scenes at McCarran? Let's dive into the world of air traffic control and discover the surprising reasons why planes are appearing on the radar screen. As you step into this bustling airport, you might wonder what's happening behind the scenes. Who's in charge of guiding planes safely through the skies? It's not just a matter of following a set of rules or protocols, but a complex system that relies on a network of radar systems, communication technologies, and expert controllers to manage air traffic. At McCarran, this system is known as the Terminal Radar Approach Control, or TRACON. It's a hub of activity where air traffic controllers work tirelessly to ensure that every plane takes off and lands safely. But how do they do it? Let's break it down. Air traffic control is a system that's made up of multiple components. There's the radar system, which uses a combination of radar antennas and computer systems to track the position and altitude of every plane in the air. Then there's the communication technology, which allows controllers to communicate with pilots and coordinate flight plans. And finally, there are the controllers themselves, who use all of this information to make split-second decisions to ensure the safe movement of planes. Now, let's talk about the different types of radar systems used in air traffic control. There's the primary surveillance radar, or PSR, which uses radio waves to detect the presence of planes. There's the secondary surveillance radar, or SSR, which uses a transponder to receive signals from planes. And then there's the automatic dependent surveillance broadcast, or ADSB, which uses a combination of GPS and transponders to provide real-time location information. At McCarran, the TRACON uses a combination of all three of these systems to track the movement of planes. But here's the thing, even with all of this technology, planes still have a way of appearing on the radar screen without landing. It's as if they're just hovering in midair, waiting for something to happen. But what's really going on? Let's take a closer look at the science behind air traffic control. You see, when a plane is preparing to land, it enters what's called the final approach phase. This is when the plane is descending to the runway, and the air traffic controller is closely monitoring its position and altitude. But what if the plane is not actually landing? What if it's just circling around, waiting for clearance to land? In this case, the radar system will still detect the plane's presence, but the controller will need to take action to prevent a collision. Here's where things get really interesting. You see, when a plane is circling around, it's called a hold or a circling pattern. And it's during this time that the controller needs to use all of their skills and experience to guide the plane safely through the skies. It's a delicate dance, really. The controller needs to coordinate the movement of multiple planes, all while taking into account factors like wind direction, air traffic congestion, and weather conditions. And it's all happening in real time, with the controller making split-second decisions to ensure the safe movement of planes. So, what can we learn from the science behind air traffic control? For one thing, it's a testament to the expertise and training of air traffic controllers. These individuals are tasked with the most critical and complex job in aviation, and they do it with precision and skill. But it's also a reminder that even with all of the technology and systems in place, human error is still a possibility. And it's during these moments of uncertainty that the controller needs to use all of their experience and judgment to guide the planes safely through the skies. As we explore the world of air traffic control, we begin to appreciate the intricate dance of planes in the skies. It's a system that's made up of multiple components, all working together to ensure the safe movement of planes. And at the heart of it all is the air traffic controller, who uses their skills and experience to guide planes through even the most complex and challenging situations. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? It's that air traffic control is a complex system that relies on a network of radar systems, communication technologies, and expert controllers to manage air traffic. And it's during these moments of uncertainty that the controller needs to use all of their experience and judgment to guide the planes safely through the skies. But what about you? Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes at an airport? Or what it takes to be an air traffic controller? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. And if you're interested in learning more about air traffic control, be sure to check out our next section, where we'll explore the history of aviation and how it's shaped the way we travel today. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible complexity of air traffic control. It's a system that's made up of multiple components, all working together to ensure the safe movement of planes. And at the heart of it all is the air traffic controller, who uses their skills and experience to guide planes through even the most complex and challenging situations. As we wrap up this section, remember that air traffic control is just one part of the larger world of aviation. And as we explore more of this fascinating topic, we'll continue to uncover the surprising reasons why planes appear on the radar screen, but never land. But geography also plays a crucial role in the appearances of planes at McCarran. Let's explore the unique landscape of the airport and how it contributes to this phenomenon. As you step into the bustling airport, you might wonder what's happening behind the scenes. Who's in charge of guiding these planes? And why are they always appearing on the radar screen but never landing? Well, the answer lies in the airport's unique geography. McCarran Airport is situated in a unique location, surrounded by mountains and valleys that create a complex air traffic environment. Imagine being an air traffic controller, responsible for guiding planes through a maze of peaks and valleys. It's a challenging task, to say the least. The airport's geography affects the flow of air traffic in several ways. For one, the surrounding mountains can create turbulence, making it difficult for planes to navigate safely. But that's not all. The valleys and canyons also create a bowl effect, where air traffic controllers have to carefully guide planes through a narrow corridor of airspace. It's like navigating a winding road, but instead of cars, it's planes that are at stake. To understand the relationship between geography and air traffic, let's take a closer look at the airport's layout. McCarran Airport is situated in a valley surrounded by the Spring Mountains to the west and the Blue Diamond Hills to the north. The airport's runways are aligned with these natural features, which creates a unique air traffic environment. Imagine being an air traffic controller, trying to guide planes in and out of the airport while avoiding these obstacles. But here's what most people don't know: the airport's geography also affects the wind patterns in the area. The surrounding mountains create a wind funnel effect, where the wind is channeled through the valley and creates a unique air traffic environment. This means that air traffic controllers have to take into account not only the location of the planes, but also the wind direction and speed. So, why does this matter? Understanding the relationship between geography and air traffic is crucial for ensuring safe and efficient air travel. By taking into account the unique landscape of the airport, air traffic controllers can better guide planes and avoid potential hazards. It's a complex task, but one that's essential for maintaining the safety of air travel. But here's the thing: the airport's geography is not just a challenge, it's also an opportunity. By understanding the unique characteristics of the airport, air traffic controllers can develop innovative solutions to improve air traffic management. For example, they can use specialized software to model wind patterns and predict potential hazards. It's a cutting-edge approach that's being used at airports around the world. Now, you might be wondering how this relates to the planes that appear but never land. The answer lies in the airport's air traffic control system. As you've learned, the airport's geography creates a complex air traffic environment, which means that air traffic controllers have to carefully guide planes through a narrow corridor of airspace. Sometimes, this means diverting planes to a nearby airport, or holding them in a holding pattern. But what about the planes that appear on the radar screen but never land? Are they just ghost planes? No, they're actually planes that are being guided to a nearby airport, or holding pattern. It's a complex process, but one that's essential for maintaining air traffic safety. As you can see, the role of geography in air traffic is far more complex than you might have imagined. By understanding the unique characteristics of the airport, we can gain a new perspective on the challenges faced by air traffic controllers. And by taking into account the wind patterns and air traffic environment, we can develop innovative solutions to improve air traffic management. It's a fascinating topic, and one that's essential for maintaining the safety of air travel. But it's not just technology and geography that contribute to the appearances of planes at McCarran. Let's explore the human factor and how it plays a critical role in air traffic control. As you navigate the busy skies, you might wonder what's going through the minds of air traffic controllers as they guide planes in and out of the airport. Imagine being in their shoes, responsible for making life-or-death decisions in a matter of seconds. Air traffic controllers are highly trained professionals who must balance complex demands, manage multiple aircraft, and prevent errors that could have catastrophic consequences. Their skills and strategies are the unsung heroes of air traffic control, and understanding them can give you a deeper appreciation for the dedication and expertise of these individuals. Let's take a closer look at the skills used by air traffic controllers to manage air traffic. First and foremost, they must be able to multitask like pros. They're juggling multiple aircraft, tracking their positions, speeds, and altitudes, all while communicating with pilots and other controllers. It's a high-pressure job that requires intense focus and attention to detail. But air traffic controllers don't just rely on their technical skills. They also use a range of strategies to stay on top of the situation. They use mental models to anticipate the behavior of multiple aircraft and predict potential conflicts. They also employ a range of communication techniques to clarify instructions and confirm understanding with pilots. One of the most impressive things about air traffic controllers is their ability to stay calm under pressure. Imagine being responsible for guiding a plane carrying hundreds of passengers, and having to make a split-second decision to prevent a collision. It's a scenario that would give even the most seasoned pilot the jitters, but air traffic controllers do it with ease. So, what can we learn from the human factor in air traffic control? By understanding the skills, strategies, and mindset of air traffic controllers, we can gain a new appreciation for the complexity and challenges of air traffic management. We can also learn valuable lessons about teamwork, communication, and crisis management that can be applied to our own lives and careers. As we explore the world of air traffic control, we're not just learning about the technology and geography that make it possible, we're also gaining a deeper understanding of the human element that makes it all work. From the air traffic controllers who guide the planes to the pilots who fly them, every individual plays a critical role in ensuring the safe and efficient movement of air traffic. And that's exactly what we'll explore next, the critical role of pilots in air traffic control. By understanding the skills and strategies used by pilots, we can gain a new appreciation for the expertise and dedication required to navigate the complex skies. So stay tuned for our next section, where we'll take a closer look at the world of pilot training and what it takes to become a certified pilot. As we've explored the mysterious airport of McCarran, we've gained a deeper understanding of the complexities of air travel. But what does the future hold for air travel? As you've walked alongside the planes that appear but never land, you might have wondered what's on the horizon for this industry. Advances in technology, such as autonomous air traffic control and artificial intelligence, are set to revolutionize the air travel industry. Imagine a future where planes can navigate through crowded skies with ease, guided by sophisticated algorithms that predict and prevent potential collisions. This isn't just science fiction, it's a reality that's rapidly unfolding. One of the most exciting developments is the use of artificial intelligence in air traffic control. AI systems can analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and make decisions in real time, freeing up human air traffic controllers to focus on higher-level tasks. For example, AI can help predict turbulence, identify potential safety risks, and even assist in emergency situations. But what about the benefits and challenges of these emerging technologies? As we look to the future of air travel, we must consider the potential impact on jobs, safety, and overall efficiency. Will autonomous air traffic control systems lead to increased safety, or will they create new vulnerabilities? Can AI systems truly replace human intuition and decision-making? As we ponder these questions, let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture. By understanding the future of air travel, we'll gain a new perspective on the opportunities and challenges facing the industry. We'll see how emerging technologies can shape the way we travel, from the way we book flights to the way we experience in-flight entertainment. The airport where planes appear, but never land, is more than just a fascinating phenomenon, it's a testament to the complexity and beauty of air travel. By exploring the science, geography, and human factors involved, we've gained a deeper appreciation for the intricacies of air traffic control. And as we look to the future, we'll continue to be amazed by the innovative technologies and human ingenuity that shape this industry. So, what do you think the future of air travel holds? Will we see a rise in autonomous air traffic control systems, or will human intuition remain the key to safe and efficient travel? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more educational content on fascinating topics like this.